Good evening. It's time for a new progress video for the New Year goals of 2023. And this is a special edition for me because last weekend I ran my 10 kilo marathon in the fight against epilepsy. Special edition brings a special outfit. So I'm a little bit delayed because I was just not feeling like editing a video. I wanted to hang out with family and friends. So I took my time, review a little myself, enjoy the past couple of days. Yeah, now I'm ready to share it via YouTube. First, I want to show some highlights of the marathon itself, give some commentary, and then I want to review the past 2 weeks. So, this is just to give an impression of the marathon itself, the beach, the amount of participants, the lack of support on the beach, which especially later in the marathon was kind of needed. This was me right before the marathon at the same point. It's where also all our supporters watched us for the first time after roughly 5 kilometers. Yeah, you can see by the wind, I did not enjoy the wind. Um, there was sand blowing all over my face, through my skin. It felt like razors were flying through the sky. It was not too painful, but it was irritating. And you can see the beach flags. My hair, the wind was so strong that day. After 20 kilometers, I decided to go solo without my buddies Robin and Gus, to try and break my first marathon time of 4 hours and 24 minutes. I was on schedule, but yeah, after 20 kilometers, we got onto the long beach for the first time, and there was just a wind head on. Yeah, that sort of put things in perspective, put me in my place. I struggled a lot through it, and before I knew it, my buddies were all already behind me, or I should say, my buddy and my brother, and they literally pushed me through over the beach because yeah, I was getting dizzy, I was out of energy. I needed something to drink, but there was no water or supplies in sight. And that was actually part of the decision. I decided to go for my time, and if I somehow would fail at it or lose that perspective, I could always fall back on them and finish the marathon together with them, whatever it takes. And that sort of shows in this last picture. Hey, whatever we need to recover and continue our journey, we'll just do it. My brother had to sit down for a little bit because he was feeling nauseous. We just picked up each other up all the time and motivated wherever we could. I just grabbed a bottle of water from our supporters and carried it through, because if you wanted something to drink, you wanted it instantly. And yeah, I figured it would be better to carry it with me than to wait for the next outpost. And that's roughly all the material I want to share in photos. I got a nice shirt as well as a medal, sort of. They're kind of reminders, but journey, all the kind messages, all the donations, and special moments over the past few months. That's what made it worth it. The synergy of it all. Setting a big, hairy, audacious goal, sort of rallying the troops, motivating other people to do the same. It makes me feel grateful that I could inspire so many people and that I was allowed to raise that much money for a charity. Big shout out to my brothers, you know why, and also to my buddy Gus. Not sure if I could have managed without you guys. And of course, a shout out to everyone else who supported during the day or donated. It was an awesome journey. It's definitely the highlight of the year for me so far. So, apart from that, I want to review the past 2 weeks plus a couple of days. I left off on the 24th of September. Yeah, didn't. I was feeling happy at the time, but nothing much was happening in my life. But that first week, I just felt so much happiness at work. I enjoyed work a lot, and yeah, we managed to deliver quite a lot of satisfaction with our customers, as well as along ourselves, because yeah, when you feel inspired to do something and you get paid for it, that just simply brings me happiness. Uh, and that's why I highlighted it sort of in my love tab for that week. Also, got some nice moments with friends, some nice parties. And as for my workouts, of course, I was still preparing for the marathon, just getting some trainings in, not always. And next to that, doing the push ups and pull ups daily still. And I want to highlight this first day where I did more pull ups than push ups, I see. And that may have to do with breaking my pull up record from 28 to 29 to 30. Couple of months ago, I was like freaked out that I managed to do 20, and now I'm at 30, like a 50% increase. That's if I do that again, I'm at 45. No way that happens. Well, maybe if I put in the work. So I have to set a new goal after this 10 kilo marathon. But seriously, if you told me a year ago that I would be able to do 30 pull-ups, I would say, okay, are you also training 4 hours a day? And that's not the case. I just show up every day within 1 hour after waking up and get some repetitions in. And sometimes I challenge myself a little bit to do my max, or a little bit below that a couple of times, a couple of sets. And when I feel like it, I just break my record. That's sort of how it goes. I'm getting close to my year goal of 24,000 pull-ups, and I may reach that in the next progress video, as well as the push-ups goal, of course. Well, that may take a little longer. Yeah, I do not do a lot of YouTube, but I have some ideas. Like, I want to try this at least for a little while to see how it grows, how I can learn from it. And I'm inspired by Mr. Beast. He recently shared a tweet from him about his amount of subscribers on his birthday ever since he was 10. And the first couple of years it was like 1, 8, 15, 60, 85. And then it grew to 1,000, and then 100K, and then over 1 million, and now he's at almost 200 million subscribers. Just because he's putting in the effort. And I never forget, just make 100 videos. Your first 100 videos are not gonna get views, but improve something every time, learn from it, and talk to me after you've done 100 videos. So Mr. Beast, I'm coming for you. I also know I need a second screen for editing, because I have to load my OBS like this every time I edit or make a video. More screens definitely helps, and as well as improving my camera quality, my voice, maybe my microphone settings, I don't know. Just have to experiment a little bit here and there. As for my business, yeah, I try to invest in making myself comfortable to reach people. And that is uncomfortable for me. I'm not a salesperson, but I try to be empathic. I try to visualize how another person would feel if I were in their shoes. sometimes a little bit too much, and I'm aware of that and working on it. If you have some books or recommendations for how I can improve, let me know, please. I'm open for everything. Let's go to books and reading. The last couple of weeks, I was listening to Elon Musk's biography by Walter Isaacson. And actually, today I finished it, so I need to change this number real quick. But yeah, that biography, man. It was long and sometimes a little bit monotonous. Does not do justice to the story, but wow, that guy. I feel sort of sorry and very happy for him at the same time. He inspires me a lot, but I wouldn't want to be him. The stuff he gets through, he pushes himself through, is like pathological. I'm so grateful that he seems to be on the good side of humanity. I strongly recommend to read or listen to his biography by Walter Isaacson. Try to learn from it. I'm a stock investor. My only stock is Tesla. And even though I sold a couple of shares recently, I want to hold on to as many shares as possible because this thing is gonna explode. Okay. Yeah, for my physical reading, I need to pick that up. Maybe I need to set a goal for myself to finish reading 12 physical books by the end of the year. Now that I'm no longer able to run in the dark during evening hours, I can go read. So after this video, I'll be editing and probably reading. As for my readiness and my sleep, that's something I keep track of every day. I need to get a good amount of sleep in, like over 9 hours to reach a sleep score of over 85, which is a cutoff score for excellent sleep. But my average is around 75 for both. I'm feeling great. Like, I don't feel the need to nap during the day. I have energy for life, and ever since I started tracking my sleep and my readiness, but also drinking Athletic Greens AG1, I noticed that I maybe had a cold once. I can confirm one, maybe I had two. I can't remember too well, but it seems, maybe it's a rare coincidence, but it seems that my health is just amazing. I never basically have a cold, and if I can have that for the rest of my life, sign me up. I hate having a cold and having one of those clogged, especially when you wake up. Um, but yeah, I can remember it once since I started tracking my sleep and starting drinking AG1 Athletic Greens. I'll keep an eye on it, keep track of it, but I think there's something to it. Yeah, that's basically it for the past 2 weeks. I experienced a exponential growth in happiness for the past couple of months, and it's really paying the past couple of weeks and days. The future is looking bright. I'll give you that. Yeah, just taking this moment of silence. Probably not gonna edit it too much because I want it to be genuine, especially when I look at it from the future. Just a simple moment of gratefulness and realizing where my life is going, how it's going, and where it's heading. So yeah, that's it for me the past couple of weeks. I have an idea for an exciting video, to say the least, and I want to cover Tesla a little bit more, I think. But at the same time, I'm keeping an eye on what's going on in the world, especially with Israel. It's tough to watch what's going on sometimes, and sometimes I try to protect myself to not focus on it too much because there's not much I can do, even though I want to. And yeah, focusing on the negative would drive me insane. Yeah, that's a bit of a weird twist to end the video. Also, hey, I am a little weird because I'm still wearing this Takedo vest since starting this video. Uh, for whatever reason, you don't care. And neither do I. But whatever. I'm gonna treat myself a little bit, read a book, enjoy a good night's sleep, and get ready to blast some work again tomorrow. I thank you for watching. I hope I inspire you in some way, someday. And I love you, dear stranger.